The money is in the email list, and the fastest way I've grown my email list is YouTube. In this video, you're going to learn my favorite strategies for leveraging YouTube to build a targeted list that's primed to buy. Without further ado, let's hop in. Hi, my name is LaShonda Brown, and welcome to Bootstrap Biz Advice, where I teach people how to grow a biz without breaking the bank. If you're interested in reviews or how-tos, this channel is for you. I believe there's nothing wrong with being on a budget, and my advice will help you level up without racking up debt. To get started, head over to LaShondaBrown.com/join the club to start saving on your favorite tools and gain access to my free resource library. I'm super excited to announce this training will be included in the Accelerate Your List Summit that's geared toward pulling back the curtain and sharing our favorite list building strategies with you. I've joined over 20 educators as part of this event, and if you want access to all the training, visit LaShondaBrown.com/accelerate to sign up. YouTube is an incredible tool to use to grow your email list because it's a search engine, the second largest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the #1 search engine, Google. So let's just say you went off to college and on your way to campus, you happen to run over a nail on the highway. And by the time you make it to campus, you have a flat tire. You don't have AAA and your parents are hours away. You have the spare tire in the trunk, but you've never changed a tire. So what do? Or you're a guy getting ready for prom. You decide to wear a bow tie, but you've never actually tied one yourself. What do? People flock to YouTube every single day to get step-by-step help for simple tasks and complicated questions. This is why it works for growing your list. By virtue of people typing their questions into the search bar, they're proving to you that they are highly aware of their problem. All they're looking for is a solution. They are qualified leads, primed and ready, and it's up to you to capture their email addresses after they watch your video. It really doesn't matter if you have the answer to someone's problem if you don't show up within the top 10 to 20 videos recommended in their search. So how do you make sure that you show up for the terms and keywords that you'd like to? Leverage an SEO tool like TubeBuddy. You can start using TubeBuddy for free by going to LaShondaBrown.com/TubeBuddy. This tool is going to help you to optimize your titles, your tags, and descriptions, which will improve the performance of your video in the YouTube search results. Your thumbnails will also play a huge role. Thumbnails with people on them will always perform higher, and fun, bright, vibrant graphics are also helpful with capturing attention. So if you like aesthetically pleasing things, you're going to have to put that to the side for the sake of high-performing thumbnails. Typically, YouTube thumbnails are a little on the tacky side, but seriously, that's what works. So create your content, whip up a thumbnail in Canva, optimize your video with TubeBuddy, and hit publish. Your video should address the question, but it should also encourage the viewer to take a next step. If you did a video about financial freedom, you should really have something to offer the viewer other than like or subscribe. When people engage with your content, that can help you build your channel, and eventually, you can generate revenue directly from the YouTube Partner Program. But your real growth potential financially is using YouTube to attract your potential customers and then getting them to take an action. If I'm watching a video of a beauty blogger reviewing lipstick, if I like the look, it wouldn't be a big deal for me to click on their affiliate link and buy the lipstick as an impulse buy. But if I watched a video from a life coach, I wouldn't immediately hop into a coaching program that costs thousands of dollars. If you sell a high-ticket offer, the goal of your videos is to get folks off YouTube and on your email list so you can nurture them over time. perhaps even offering them your low or mid-tier offer in the process, but you don't leap from a free video to 4 figures. What's great about YouTube is it will continue generating views and leads long after it's posted. Unlike Instagram posts that have a 24 to 48 hour shelf life or reels that can last up to 2 weeks, I have YouTube videos that are 2 years old that are still making me money. The biggest tip I can give you with generating freebies for YouTube is to make them as evergreen as possible. Do not create 5 ways to do X in 2022 because in 2023, people may not want it. If you've heard of the concept of content pillars, you want to design freebies that are in alignment with your content pillars or your offers. PDF guides and checklists are great opt-ins because they are easy to print or save and can be used as a resource after watching the video. Free classes or mini courses are also great options because they allow the viewer to continue to learn long after they watch the video. Now, my personal favorite is the resource library. It's a password protected page on my website, and people sign up to get the password to the VIP vault. This allows me to grant access to a large number of resources without having to make separate opt-in forms for each one. Now, here's the deal. There are pros and cons to the resource library strategy. When you set things up in this way, unless you spend the time creating a system to track activity, you won't know what resources are the most popular and who downloaded them. Now, for my channel and my community, that's not essential. I send one email to my general list each week, so everyone being on the same list works for me. When I go to conferences, however, I create a specific resource for that conference or pull one from the vault that makes sense so I can follow up with them specifically. You can have a hybrid approach if you'd like, but at the end of the day, your freebies or your opt-ins need to be a no-brainer next step. If you create a video of you cooking a dish, the recipe and a shopping list as a PDF would be a great opt-in. Create resources that make your viewers' life easier, and they will likely click the link. In order to truly leverage YouTube for list growth, people need to know you have a free resource for them to opt into. We're not functioning with the if you build it, they will come mindset. So here are my recommendations for marketing your freebie to your viewers. If you have a consistent freebie that you want to promote to your list, consider adding a shout out to it in your channel art so people are reminded every time they come back to your channel. In the description of your video, you need to have a link to your freebie fairly close to the top so they don't have to scroll to find it. Info cards are great on YouTube because they pop up in the video and are clickable. Make sure you add a card when you verbally shout out the resource so they can click immediately. Even if they don't finish the video, the goal was to attract new email subscribers, so the video did its job. If folks make it to the end of your video, you want to make sure you shout out your resource in your end card. You can use text to remind them the link is in the description, or you can embed a video like I do with my channel to promote your freebie. In order to leverage YouTube to build a list of qualified leads primed to buy, you need to make sure that your video is found by using a YouTube SEO tool like TubeBuddy. Include a call to action so people know there's more to do than just like and subscribe. Make sure that freebie is a no-brainer next step. Utilize info cards, and don't forget to market your freebie in your channel art for additional visibility. If you like this content, be sure to give it a like and subscribe because I'll teach you how to grow a biz without breaking the bank. Until next time, ta-ta for now. Real quick before you go, I'd like to invite you to join my community, the Bootstrap Club, for free. You'll get access to my resource library, which includes stock photos, Canva templates, cheat sheets checklists, and my 16-page YouTube passive income guide. Just go to LaShondaBrown.com/join the club.